So we are now at the point where we are ready to publish the work that you have prepared for our literary magazine website. And I'm going to walk you through the steps for creating your web page and adding your piece to the appropriate genre page along with an image for it. So once you open up this document that says online publishing steps, you're going to click on the link for the website, and that should take you to the website that you and your classmates are going to be publishing on. The website for this particular course for this particular semester is called Ink and Impact, but the name of it will be whatever you and your classmates have voted on. You also want to have your document with your piece open in another tab. So I've got an example piece here with my literary piece and my author's commentary and my author bio all in the same document. So we're going to this website, and on the right-hand side of the screen, you'll see three menu options. There's Insert, Pages, and Themes. So we're going to start off in Pages, so you can click on Pages. And then if you click on the triangle under Home, you will find a page called Template. And you can click on that page, and you will see it is a template that has been prepared with information for where to put your content for your web page. So next to the template web page button, you're going to click on the three dots to the right, and that will bring up the menu, and you can select Duplicate Page. And when you go to duplicate the page, you're going to change the name of it so that it reflects the name of your piece. So the name of this piece is Commute. And once you've typed the name in, please be sure to use appropriate capitalization. And then you can click Done, and that will create a new page that is for your piece. Now, in the Pages menu, the page will say the title of your piece, but in the actual web page, it's still going to have the template info. So now you're going to start filling in the template info. So where it says title, you can select that and type in the title of your piece. So I'm going to type Commute. Where it says author name, you can select that and type your name. And where it says paste your piece here, you're going to actually copy the text of your piece and paste it. So I'm going to go to the tab that has my piece, and I'm going to select the text of it and copy it. And then I'm going back to the tab with the web page, and I'm going to select the text that says paste your piece here. And I'm going to right click on it. So don't just Control V paste. Right click on it so that you bring up the menu that allows you to paste and match style. So you want to select paste and match style. that is going to paste your piece in there, and it's going to make sure that the font style matches the font style that is selected in the web page. For poems, it actually creates extra space in between each line. So if you don't want that extra space, then for each line, you'll have to delete the space and then hold down the Shift key and hit return again. And that will add a new line without the extra space. So I'm going to do that again. So you'll delete the space, hold down the Shift key, and hit return. So I'm just going to do that for all of the lines of my poem. And if you have a prose piece, you do not have to do this. So if yours is an essay or memoir or other prose piece, you do not have to do what I just explained with the shift and return. So now I've got my piece formatted the way I want it. And I'm going to add by here next to my name so that people know that this is the name of the author. So now where it says author's commentary or author commentary, you can select your author commentary and paste it. So I'm going back to my document, and my author commentary is below my poem. So I'm selecting it and I am copying it. Oh, copy. And I am selecting the text again here. And I am right-clicking to bring up the menu and selecting paste and match style. And I am pasting it there. So here it gave me a little bit of extra space in there. So I'm going to just delete that. And now I've got my author's commentary paragraph there. Now I am going to paste my author bio. So again, I'm going back to my document and I'm selecting my author bio, copy, go back to the web page and select the paste author bio here text and paste and match style. And now I have my web page set up. Please do not change any of the font properties. So don't change the font size, the font style, none of it. Don't bold anything. The only time you may be changing any font properties is in your piece. If there are any words that are italicized, then you can go ahead and select those words. For example, here's the title of a book, and it needs to be italicized. So I'm selecting it and clicking on the italic button. And here's another name of a book, and I am selecting it and clicking on the italics button. But other than that, do not change any font style attributes. So now you're going to go back to the right side of the screen and click on the web page and drag it into the appropriate genre section. So since this is a poem, I'm dragging it into poetry. And you'll see now the page is nested underneath the poetry page. So now we're going to set up the information for this piece on the poetry main page. So I'm clicking on the poetry page and I can see there are some blank spaces for me to add my piece. So I am selecting where it says click to edit text, and I am typing the title of the piece, and then below it, I am typing my name. And I'm going to select the title of the piece. And here is where I can change the formatting. So don't change the font name or style, but you can change the heading. So instead of it being normal text, you're going to change the title to be subheading, and that will make it a little bit bigger. And then you can also, in that same menu, select the link button, and you can type the title of your page and you'll see your web page pop up. And you can click on the web page and click apply. And that is going to add a link. Our last step is to add an image. So for that, I'm going to have you use a website called Unsplash. And Unsplash has royalty-free images, which means these are images that you are allowed to use without requesting copyright permission. So please do not use any images from any other websites or from Google. Those images are not available for use, but you can click on Unsplash. And then in Unsplash, you can search for an image that will reflect the content of your piece. So you can be as general or as specific as you want. And I am looking for images and found one here. That's a good one. And I'm going to click on it. And then once I have the larger image displayed, I am going to right click and select copy image. And then go back to the website and select the square, the blank square above the title of your piece. And you may need to click on it again in order to make sure that it's the square that's selected. And then you can click paste. So we're going to do Control V to paste. And that will paste the image there. And then our last step is to add a link from the image. So you can click the link button and again type the name of your piece, the title, and select the page and click apply. And now you are done. If you go to add your piece and you don't see any blank squares, you can go to the insert menu on the right-hand side of the page. And here you'll see content blocks, and you can click on the 4 content blocks here and add another row of blank spaces, and then you'll be able to add your piece to the genre page. Thank you for watching. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me or email me, and I'll be glad to help. Congratulations.